What happens when the hero of the sideline becomes the villain in the headlines? We're talking about coaches who had it all, the wins, the glory, the respect, only to throw it all away for an affair, a secret, or something far, far worse. Today, we're counting down 8 coaches who got fired for cheating, ranking them from the least polarizing scandals to the absolute biggest train wrecks that divided fans and dominated news cycles. Number 8. Craig Carter, Arizona Track and Field, 2015. We're starting here because this isn't just an affair, it's a terrifying crime. Craig Carter, an assistant track coach at Arizona, was fired and later sentenced to 5 years in prison. Why? Because when student-athlete Bailey Gibson tried to end their relationship, which she testified began with blackmail, Carter choked her and held a box cutter to her throat. This wasn't polarizing, it was universally condemned. A coach using his power to stalk and assault an athlete? Absolutely indefensible. Number 7. Hugh Freeze, Ole Miss football, 2017. He was a successful coach at Ole Miss, known for his strong Christian faith and family values, but in 2017, it all imploded. School officials discovered a pattern of personal misconduct involving calls to escort services found on his university-issued cell phone. The hypocrisy was undeniable, and it left little room for debate or polarization. His career at Ole Miss ended in disgrace, a stark reminder that even public figures who preach morality can fall hard. Number 6. Rick Pitino, Louisville basketball, 2017. Rick Pitino, a Hall of Fame coach, had a career spanning decades, but it was riddled with controversy. While he was eventually fired in 2017 for a pay-for-play recruiting scheme, his earlier affair was the more personal scandal. In 2009, he admitted to a one-night stand in a restaurant back in 2003 with Karen Cipher, which became public during her later extortion trial against him. He somehow survived that, but the persistent cloud of scandal around him eventually became too much for Louisville. Number 5. Brian Smith, Ohio University football, 2025. Moving to a very recent one, just this month, Ohio University fired offensive coordinator Brian Smith. The official reason? Serious professional misconduct, which included an affair with an undergraduate student and multiple violations of university alcohol policies, like drinking in his office. This one is already polarizing, because his lawyer is fighting back, claiming the relationship was consensual and that the university didn't have a clear rule against dating students. It sparks a debate. Where do universities draw the line when a coach crosses professional boundaries? Number 4. Urban Meyer, Jacksonville Jaguars football, 2021. Urban Meyer's NFL career was a disaster, and a viral video was the fuse. After a game, instead of flying home with his team, Meyer stayed in Ohio. A video surfaced showing a woman who was not his wife dancing intimately on him at a bar. While not an affair in the traditional sense, it was the final nail in the coffin. It polarized fans. Some saw it as a harmless private moment, others as a glaring example of a coach who had lost control and disrespected his team and family. It confirmed for many that Meyer was a different person than the leader of men he portrayed himself to be. Number 3. Bobby Petrino, Arkansas football, 2012. Now we're into the top tier of scandal. Bobby Petrino at Arkansas provided one of the most bizarre downfalls ever. In 2012, he crashed his motorcycle and initially told everyone he was alone. But the police report revealed he was riding with Jessica Dorrell, a 25-year-old staffer, with whom he was having an affair. The bombshell? He had also secretly given her $20,000 and circumvented hiring rules to get her a job. Arkansas fans were torn. He was a winning coach, but the web of lies and misuse of university funds made him impossible to defend. The image of the neck brace and the blonde on the bike became iconic.
Was anybody with you at the site? And how did you get from the site of the accident to the hospital?
Well, when I came out of a ditch, there was a lady there that had flagged down a car, and the guy that was in the passenger seat said, "Get in, we'll just take you right to the hospital instead of waiting."
Number 2. Ime Udoka, Boston Celtics basketball, 2022. The Ime Udoka saga in 2022 was an absolute firestorm, making it incredibly polarizing. The Celtics suspended him for the entire season, and he was later replaced for an inappropriate relationship with a female staff member. What made it so divisive? The team was incredibly vague about the details, leading to rampant speculation. Was it truly consensual? Was he being unfairly punished for a common workplace issue? It sparked fierce debates about power dynamics, corporate punishment, and even racial double standards in sports, with many prominent figures weighing in on both sides. Number 1. Chiron Moore, Michigan football, 2025. And the most polarizing scandal on our list, breaking just this month, is Chiron Moore at Michigan, the man who was supposed to take over a national championship program. Just days ago, Moore was fired for cause after an investigation found evidence of an undisclosed relationship with a staff member. But the story didn't end there. Hours after his firing, he got into an argument with his wife and threatened to kill himself. He then broke into his pregnant mistress's apartment after she ended things, grabbed kitchen knives, and threatened his own life, saying, "I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands." He eventually left and fled to a church where he tried to give his life to the Lord. Police found him there, and Moore was charged with felony home invasion and stalking. The shock, the legal charges, the immediate fall from grace at one of college football's most storied programs, it has absolutely split the sports world down the middle. How could a coach go from heir apparent to felony charges in a single day? The debate over his character, the university's response, and the tragic turn of events make this a truly unprecedented and polarizing scandal. Nevertheless, he and his wife were recently spotted together, so I guess his life isn't completely in shambles. These stories remind us that while sports can be inspiring, the human element, with all its flaws and temptations, can bring even the highest achievers crashing down. Which of these scandals shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of sports. This is ASED. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.